Pretty worthless.
Yeah, this is the best chest ever because it's got baked potatoes. But yeah, signs, fences, baked potatoes, cobble, cactus, gravel, 4 chests, and an oak sapling. Good luck, red team, with that. Here's the map. A lot of desert in this one. White team, looks like Leo was trying to get the spawn chest. He's going to be sadly upset. Pink, blue, gold, red near that we just saw. Yellow here moving over. Green trying to move in. That village there is maybe right on the cusp, right on the edge of the border, but might be doable if people ever see it. And God mode is turned off. Looks like you're betting. The pink team had 3 bets. Most of the other teams 1 bet, 2 bets for white. So pink and white are your 2 favorites. But it's not like it's very spread out. Mr. Saiku. Peach. Unreal leaves, Rahum joins. Stay Frosty takes the first damage, fall damage. No, Louis, this is the last one. This is, I think, is this game 5?
I think so.
Man, we've been crazy today.
Finals chasing Bosculo.
Why would you attack a man in diapers for a baby in diapers? Or his undies? I'm not really sure.
I think it's a nappy.
Yeah, you can't watch the stream and play. You can have it muted or minimize it or whatever. Especially because there's certain game modes where listening to me would give you complete spoilers, like when we do the mole. We both trade it there. Half a heart each. Now, I don't know if it's when I added the ability to get somebody's head when you kill them, if that has increased the ruthlessness of the players. Because sometimes I think chasing these long, drawn-out fights is not worth it, but you do have the chance of getting somebody's head. But you got to get the gold, and you're not going to have that early on. But players like to make those golden heads. Yeah, Twitch is like that sometimes, Louis. It can unfollow. But glad to have you back here. And these two are still fighting.
We're just walking into each other. Psyche's coming in behind.
The hunter becomes the hunted. That's what happens. Leo, what did Leo?
Suicided?
Did he kill himself on? I mean, why? Little Pie's starving. Well, there is a cow here.
Super Sammy Poison Fire Witch.
Ah, the witch. She laughs as she does that. Super Sammy half a heart. Or Joey McAwesome is going to be down to that Super Sammy.
Oh.
Wow. Did Super Sammy fall down in that?
Yeah. The one more hole.
Joey McAwesome at 1 heart now because of this witch. And the yellow team right behind.
Lol.
That witch is OP. I want her on my team. If I ever play.
You do drop her head if the yellow team finds it.
I think Saiku's going to get the stuff. That witch is a mean lady. Here's Black Sparrow, contemplating life, throwing his sword down. I don't need that wooden sword. Hey, Party Rock Dude, I'm not sure what your... Would you have the wrong channel or something? Or what? I'm not sure what you're implying. What I'm following? How dare you not follow? Ooh, pink is on the blue player here. Black Sparrow, run. Fly, my little sparrow. Fly. This is when an exploding arrow would be awesome. Oh, man, wouldn't that be... Ooh, what if you're running and you look straight up, you're being chased, and you shoot your arrow straight up in the air, and it falls and hits the other team as they catch you, as they start to run after you, because it lands where you shot it from when you shoot straight up. Would that be possible? It'd have to be farther away than this. It'd be hilarious. Yeah, if you got clips, I mean, make sure you anything that's a good clip, post it in the clip chat thing on Discord, because it'll keep it there, and I can go back and look through them. And plus, anyone can.
Heat fighting.
Clicking range, you're killed by heat.
You're on half a heart.
It's heat. Come on, we know he's never going to make it end game. Heat always dies from the heat.
Laugh if he walked into a cactus wall.
This is a standard UHC, but with exploding arrows and mutations. And mutations, I haven't really talked about it because it's not a finished thing. It works, but I'm going to do more. It's going to grow. The mutations will grow. I'll explain it eventually when it's fully implemented.
Mark chasing Raz.
This is the UHC Chase Edition. You hate Standard and your life. This sucks. You're so salty. I think Standard's fun, and it's got explosive arrows. What more could you want? Ooh, that was a hit. Kraz got hit once.
I was on 1 heart.
Ooh, it's close here. Oh, he had to stop and eat. Kraz has to stop and eat at any point. It could be danger. Oh, he stopped and looked. And he did it. Mark didn't even take damage.
Black Sparrow's chasing Peach.
Peach is at 2 hearts. Oh, Peach, it was just a play. The Black Sparrow. Oh, Dinner Beef meets the white team. Oh, we got one in a little hidey hole here. Potato hiding. Looking upward, trying to get shots in. Little Pie. Saiku decided, let's leave. kind of boring. Oh well. I like it. Other people like it. I mean, standard UHCs, this is typically what most people play. It's just we've added explosive arrows, which are awesome. A lot of the other modes, too, I mean, you got to be a hardcore player to survive. If you can't survive standard UHCs, the hardcore modes are even tougher. Gang member Jarrett, the gang has killed Mr. Bosculo. You just got destroyed by the gang. I wonder if they'll do like the old movies where the gangs dance, the musicals. That'd be cool. Yeah, it's cool if Sammy doesn't like standard UHCs. Not a problem. But, you know, I mean, they're the staple of UHCs. We add our pizzazz to them with different stuff, but I think it's the safest bet for a lot of people to be able to play and a lot of people to last longer. If you can't last in this mode, the other modes aren't your cup of tea because they're even harder. But we like it when people get salty. Retro uses the salt to make dill pickles.
Oh, pickles. Toss them in the fridge.
Yeah, I don't do coordinates except in modes. Ooh. Little Pie's like, hello, gang member. Oh, wow. One shot by Little Pie there. She did not take any damage. This could be Little Pie's game. This could be her shining moment. It's like she just came up there and was like, hello, and then it looked like she was going to back off, and then the gang charged, and Little Pie swung. Spawn chest was that center spawn, whatever that is. I mean, I don't use, like, some UHCs make 0-0 their centers. I don't like using coordinates, because unless it makes sense for the game, like paranoia options or the mole, certain things, you know, coordinates make sense. But I think it's hardcore. You should know what the coordinates are. You should have to, you know, use your skill levels. But we do use them on some. So she's heading down with her teammate here. Always love how we can see the sun on the other side. You were deep in Cobble and you died by a creeper. Hey, it happens. I mean, I have it set for hard difficulty. The mobs do pack a punch. Just think, one of the things I am going to do is explosive arrows will have options, where one of the options is going to be even the mobs, the skeleton arrows that they shoot are explosive. So skeletons are pretty accurate, and they're going to hit you and it's going to explode. Think about the salt that's going to flow. How many pickles could you pickle, I guess would be the phrase. Be a lot of pickles for that. Wow, Mick blown up by a creeper. Creeper hit him for 28 points. There's another one. That's 14 hearts to Mick. I mean, there's a lot of great UHCs out there, and they, like, Reddit hosts a lot of different modes. So, I mean, there's great stuff out there. I don't want to take anything away from any other UHCs. I think there's great UHCs, better UHCs than what I do. You know, I try to do it differently. I use my own plugin. It's one plugin, and if you watched the video today, I support, I think it was 18 unique game modes. I don't mean like only I have them, but 18 different modes, and then there was a ton of different options that can be used in any of those modes. So the possibilities are endless. And I've got about 4 or 5 other game modes that are in partial progress. In some cases, it's just like some skeleton frameworks put in. So there's still going to be more. And I add more options like this explosive arrows, the mutations. I think it's 1200. You can do exclamation loyalty NG, and that'll tell you. I have a link to the forum where it's got all the point stuff. Obviously, you don't want to use it today. I mean, if you do it today, then you're just going to have to remember, because I'm not going to be doing any more games. Reddit's use 1.7, 1.8. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them use the older ones. I like the combat update because I think it adds a whole new dimension to combat. I like the addition of wings. I think like a race to the end with 1.10 is going to be amazingly fun. I mean, the negative to when you get real popular with UHCs is you get a lot of cheaters and you get a lot of trolls. So I think we've done well with that. But I mean, again, my plugin, I try to do things more as a sporting event. I want you guys to be the players, you guys to be the highlights. And when I do other games, you know, when I play Firewatch or 35mm, that's more me doing stuff, or if it's the mods playing H1Z1 with me. We'll do another race to the end, probably maybe near the end of summer. We'll try to work one out. That's a long day to do that. It's not a quick one, especially now with the changes. The points might have got disabled somehow again. I reset the not the points that should be working again. I didn't reset the bot though. Somehow it's having an issue with that. Yeah, I mean, you know, trolls and, you know, everything get crazy. I think Bad Lion tries to do a good job with hacker detection, so maybe that works well. I think they're probably one of the more popular UHCs. I mean, they do things a lot. Very impressive, their website, their stats, and everything. I mean, we're a smaller community. We're not rolling in the dough. Although, if we were bakers, we could roll in dough. That'd be pretty easy.
I'm disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know if like something's glitched on it, but I'm going to be switching bots. I had to go back to this one. I want to use a different bot because it'll support the old gambling style, but I don't know if it works. So I'm going to have to maybe like recode it because it does have the source code, or at least find out from them if they plan on changing it. Because they originally were going to make the betting way I like, which is you put your money in the pot. If you lose your bet, obviously you lose your money. If you win your bet, Creeper got him. Looks like they all just converged here. It's like Mob City. If you lose your bet, you lose your money. If you win your bet, you get your money back, and then you share what's left of the loser's money based on how much you bet. So if you bet more than other players, you'll get more. Can't do the F3 screen, I think is what they're talking about. So, I mean, you know, I like ours. I mean, I'll be really happy once Discord adds channel linking, because I'd like to be able to link to channels easier than just changing into them. Plus, with Discord's API, I could maybe start doing some integrated things. I mean, ideally, I'd love to have it set up too, where my plugin, when we create a team, it automatically starts the betting for me and automatically pays it out and everything. Don't have to do anything. I like to automate as much as I can, so I have to do very little then. So, I mean, we have our 7 teams, 22 players. Jay's got some diamond here. I mean, the worst thing about Minecraft, and it's the thing I hate, is it's not really a good server environment. It trusts the clients. Clients can lie about stuff, so there's a lot of hack clients. That's why I do a lot of logging of information, so I can go back and look at things if there's talk of cheaters. We've been pretty good. I mean, I definitely think we have people who X-ray. I'm not a big fan of letting people spectate. Just unless they're streaming, you know, making an effort to stream to people or record, because people cheat. And I mean, we have people who sometimes go into the channels to tell teams things just because they see me say something or hear me, you know, or whatever, or see something, and they go into other channels to tell teams. But some of the people, you just can't trust them. It'd be different if I could put you in a spectator mode and lock you so you can only see your teammate and not let you see like through walls, but just let you see what they see. I don't believe there's any way to do that. I think you can always break out of it. But maybe I can look into that. Only allow useless mods to spectate? Ooh. Shots fired!
Shots fired!
Wow.
Shots fired!
Incident report?
Yeah, I mean, resource packs for X-rays are easy to do. You can easily make your own, too. Blocking their chat doesn't help. I mean, from a standpoint of they could use Discord to send messages. They could actually use Skype. They could use Steam. I mean, people who are given the ability to easily cheat will cheat. And a lot of people like to help their friends. So if I can make it where you spectate and you're stuck looking through like your own teams, I would love to have it where you only see through like somebody left on your team, and then if your team's all dead, you can't spectate anymore, and maybe you hit a key and it toggles, or click a mouse and it toggles through the players. I just don't know. It's not a huge priority for me to implement that. I'd rather implement other game modes. Because one of the things I try to do with this plugin is have lots of different game modes. Some of them are unique that other teams or like other UHC platforms don't have. Some of them are very similar because, I mean, come on. It's not like there's tons of room to be super creative. You're always going to have some type of overlap. Yeah, first person only. Stuck through the eyes of your teammates. You can't, like, detach from them. But like I said, I mean, it's not a high priority to implement it right now, just because it's something that I think would be abused bad. If I had a real tight integration with like Discord and the game and stuff, so like when people died, you kick them out of the Discord channel, put them in like a dead room or something where they're muted. But people would change channels, and it would just it'd be a mess. But if somebody's like an actual streamer, and I don't mean little Billy who just says, hey, I want to stream just so they can become a spectator. But if somebody like Stig and others who are trying to make an actual effort to stream and or record for like a YouTube channel where they've got some subs, we'll give them spectate. So we still have 7 teams, 22 players. Here's Mr. Danny and his team. Look at them enchanting. Yeah, poor Billy. Poor little Billy.
And they have fire aspect.
Pink's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Raham, nice knowing you, buddy. I want to say he did that unto himself. I think Raham, killed himself basically there on accident. I also like to add stuff to the plugin and not give you a lot of information about it. Sometimes I mean, there's going to be some things in coming weeks and months that you're not going to even hear me tell you about. Not like, I mean, with mutation, you at least knew there was something, but there's going to be times when I don't even say anything, and then something weird's going to happen. And you're going to be like, what's going on? And then the salt will flow, and... Mr. Stig got gold. Blood Moon. Blood Moon is on my list. It's not a high priority. Yeah, oh yeah, the one guy who we literally trolled, who was listening to me, and I kept saying stuff, and he kept, like, falling for it. That was probably one of the highlights of a Stream Sniper. So the goal, obviously, usually I do UHCs on Friday or on Saturdays, but now I'm doing them on Fridays till the foreseeable future. Saturday I won't be streaming anything. Sunday we will probably be making another go at Pokemon Go. I have sorted what the issue was before, but now I have further complicated issues by getting the new phone. So we'll see how things go. And of course, if the Pokemon Network's down, login servers, we won't do that, and I'll stream something else. So be ready. No, you'll never see me with an iPhone. I despise Apple products.
Wow. Android's too complicated to understand.
My happiest moment was when we went to get our new phones and Lizzie traded in her iPhone to get the S7 Edge. Oh, that sounds like fun, Liz. Yeah, but even when you jailbreak them, I mean, there's just so many things that are still difficult to do or impossible to do. Android. It's like, when you get Android, it's like you're Princess Jasmine and you step onto the carpet with Aladdin and he sings a whole new world to you. That's what it's like to have Android. Somebody's mentioned, the whole mine gold and there's a chance it won't drop. I mean, we do have Gold Rush, and I'll be honest, I actually had another world ready to do gold drop, or I mean to do that. I had like a good area for the Gold Rush. In Gold Rush, everything is gold. There is no iron and diamond. It's like when it comes to like streaming, like when we were going to do Pokemon Go, assuming everything worked last week. With Android, you can run streaming cameras and have it run in the background. With Apple, there was no way of streaming the camera and just being able to play Pokemon Go. You couldn't do both. Alright, so teams are coming to the surface here in some cases. Let's look at spawn. So here's spawn. Spawn's very low, so we're not going to have any lava. This is going to be a nice, clean, lava-free zone. Now, I'm not talking about screen recorders. I don't want to stream my screen. I'm doing that already on my Android. I'm saying, like, if you wanted to show, just stream a camera, only a camera, but be able to play Pokemon Go. So you don't even see the camera app. It's just running in the background. Can't do it. But that's because of the ineptitude of Apple and the way they keep everybody from doing stuff. Ooh, explosive arrows being used. Black Sparrow was blown up. Rob was the dastardly person who done it. Suffocation a little bit here by Gravel on the gold team. I mean, if people like Apple, that's fine. I mean, for me, I don't like it. I like the freedom and the openness of Android. So, but I mean, that's fine. I just don't like it. But there's nothing wrong with people who do like it. You're fine. You're good people too. So we still have 7 teams. It's amazing. We got Sea Fox at 1 heart. The bow and arrow, the explosive arrows just did a number on him. Now, if your phone is a Windows phone, you know, I'm sorry. We'll start a support group for you. I know you said your first phone, but I'm just saying, like, if that's what you have now. I mean, there's some cool things about the Windows phone, but there's just nobody uses it. There's nothing for it. Gold is being attacked by white. Poker's on fire. Sven dead. Poker's in real trouble. Hen's on fire. Poker got in the water. Hen's dead. Poker's dead. Only Gardener Girl left on gold. Rob kills Gardener Girl. So gold gone. 6 teams remain. But basically, me and Lizzie are using the S7 edges, and Mrs. Boz is using the S7. So we all 3 have powerful phones now. It used to be mine was the most powerful. Lizzie's was good, but it was an iPhone. So there were certain things she just couldn't do. And theoretically, when we stream Pokemon Go now, we can do more. Boy, the salt level for these bows. Just look at Rob. Oh, Stig just got pulverized. If Stig would have been streaming, that would have been awesome to just see his reactions. No more rounds. I'm sorry. I've got to get ready to do dinner. I am literally starving. It's 6 o'clock. Potato blew up. There is no safe zone, really, when you have exploding arrows. It's just, there's no chance. I don't know, Stig. That looked pretty skillful. Frozen Spikes is in real trouble. Oh, the bow's coming out. I thought maybe Rob was stopping to get his bow. I think Frozen Spikes has got that fire aspect sword. Yeah, we did 5 today. Bow's being shot now at Rob. So we have 1 on blue, 3 on green, 5 on pink, 2 on red, 1 on white, and 2 on yellow. Yeah, it's a small. I don't know if it's 3x3. I'm not sure what it is, but it's not the power of TNT. So, you know, you're doing 1 or 2 hearts damage to people who are armored. So it's not like super OP. I could make it so it's like a huge crater and it's deadly. But I don't want to do that. Plus, it would probably lag people if you get too many. There's no Let's Plays that have been dropped. Journeys is going to be back here in the next day or two. Arc. Feed the Beast just dropped? I don't know what you're talking about. We haven't done Feed the Beast in years. Minecraft Brothers, it's been years. We say just dropped. Please mention something that's just been dropped. Well, you said just dropped. Mark slain by David. Six teams, 13 players. Feed the Beast, we stopped doing it way back because a lot of the people couldn't run it. It was too resource intense for some of the people, so we dropped it. Minecraft Brothers was never actually much more than kind of a joke. Jay, slain by Mr. Awesome. Mole is going to be coming back. Mole, the next season of Mole will probably air come fall. Psycho slain by Nate. Matt slain by Stay Frosty. Little Pie tried to swim in lava, escaping Rob. Frozen Spike slain by David. Sorry about that. I got distracted at the very end there. I had to talk to the wife. So Pink Team utterly destroyed it. 5 members alive.